Welcome to another episode of At Your Disclosure. Today we are celebrating Chad Thulato's birthday on this fabulous fine and Friday, and having this rivalry between Arizona and Pittsburgh. You don't have Bank Supervisor Chad Thulato versus Bank Captain Alex Tovar. Started in Las Vegas, welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. Ended up, stood post at Lincoln, that's one of my primary banks, to rescuing that little girl, among other heroic acts, to ending up at Concentrics, also known as Fusion. Bank Cap John Sabo, from Cynics to Concentrics, moving on up. So we're here watching this as I recollect the days I don't live at 17th Avenue in Camelback. There he is. And there I am. 17th Avenue in Camelback. One of the light rails barely constructed. My wife and I, high speed, Santiago, took the light rail on opening day. But we had a Super Bowl party, Super Bowl 43, and there was a lot of people in tears. For a second there, we didn't think we'd listen to some Billy Vera with a G. With tears in your eyes, try to tell about you another, 'cause you just don't love me no more. But yeah, we had a good run after my extended break from the banks. I had to reevaluate everything. Like Bank Supervisor Chad Thulato don't tell me, just think about your future. You know, he had suggested cybersecurity, he had being a psychologist, as well as having a criminal justice degree with an economics degree, graduating from University of Arizona, attending ASU. You know, you never stop growing. Ha ha ha. But, like I said, it hasn't been easy. Last time I drank was on my birthday, September 19, 2021, and got jumped by Maddie, the bald guy, the blonde guy, Kenny's brother Rick, Aaron Matter, Santino Cortez, Pete, Pablo, whatever his name is, that faggot. Oh, there he is. Oh, I thought that was, But yeah, I've been struggling, and it hasn't been easy. Spoke with the landlord today, went swell. I just didn't tell her about my sister not being able to stay here anymore. I don't know why some people can't get that to their head. She's insane. Well, like I said, freaking sooner or later she'll find out the hard way. She's been jumped. My ex-wife didn't take her to school, and it's almost like she crushed your son. How about your enemy? Maddie hit you on the fucking head, he confessed, while you're holding your newborn. You know, you didn't find your son in the freaking dumpster. How the hell am I your enemy? If it wasn't for me and my wife, you wouldn't be here. None of you will be here. So on last episode, I done confessed that it wasn't alcohol that was the breakage of this family, because I don't drink the months. But on my birthday, we're celebrating Chad Thulato's birthday. So happy birthday, Chad. How's got your job? Same. For revealing the disease of kings. Well, we're here for a short time, and I know how hard it is to freaking function at a standing post when it's left to little to no stupid. But I don't know. It's a lot of reasons for a lot of things, and sooner or later, people get there. For as much as I know, she'll probably end up paralyzed from the neck down, and well, it's not gonna be on my behalf. She's just gonna get her sooner or later. I hate women like that influence, man. And you ever notice most major wars always had a female counterpart done influence the way humanity has shaped out. You know, you really think of biblical days when the female succubus wanted to be Adam's equal, and God decided, no, we're taking a rib from you to recreate the female. And still, the tendencies of trying to remember the entity. Oh, it was actually the succubus, but the succubus goes by many names. So the serpent don't influence Ava Dupree or Eve. I believe Eve. You know, I'm not baptized. I got a few curls. You know, I didn't wear a equipa under a freaking Kangol hat. But you didn't ask an infant where he was born, and he probably don't say, I didn't know. But be here thinking this was a short. It might be over. This is the full game. But yeah, the freaking highlights. That was quick. But yeah, it's we're at the condominium, so that's how to celebrate as we get ourselves a little coffee. And believe it or not, Apple Original, you know, this is how it is when you get older. You ask anyone, what's the only creature done walk on 4, later on 2, so later on 3. We have 311. You know what's crazy? One thing that Chad and I have in common, we both lived in Las Vegas. I lived there for about 3 years. He lived there for about 2 years. I started off in Pittsburgh, and majoring in communications. You know, you can work for a news magazine, and oh Lord, it's a little bit celebration. I'll stop, and that's a good song, to be honest with you. I remember this song in Las Vegas, Amber. Amber is the color of your amnesty. And 9/11, the reason why amnesty didn't come through, but the reason we went to Vegas, SB 1071, anti-immigration law. And it's just the way it is. It's almost like people that are born here, they don't want to do shit. You know, you couldn't even look at their eyes. All they want to do is fucking get high. And just, fuck, I don't know how some people could function. It's almost like being born here. Wouldn't you want to fucking do something? I remember people, man, it's depressing to have no rights here. And it's increased, I have it suggested. But I'm going to pour me up a little coffee and celebrating Chad's birthday. Felt like Lucian there for a second. Alex, I want to call you to wish you a happy birthday. On behalf of us here at G4S Phoenix, the Phoenix office, and L3 Communications. Love that place. Shout outs to Mike Pond, Rami, Tom, and Ava Dupree as well too, the team. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be honest with you, quite frank. when I first went over to L3 Communication, off the back, these are some quality, top-notch detectives. It's no lie, no joke. And if you pass by 7th Avenue, don't be surprised if you get followed. You know, I'm not gonna. That's all I gotta tell you. You know, L3 is something out there, having 3 buildings, and yeah, man, freaking, it's easy to freaking make a mistake there or just lose your way where you end up losing more than. It's funny, that fucking loser, Maddie. Yeah, remember, they kept insisting on me opening one of the buildings way out far. I'm like, what the fuck? I gave you the keys, you signed for it. You're gonna act stupid, and they're all like, para la basura. Oh, it's a good song. And, you know, Andy, they said off the back, I'm like, man, some people are so far stuck up their ass. They don't know how to function without the headpiece. Shout outs to my boys from the east side. 20th Street in Virginia, also known as Stoop City. You know, I've been in Phoenix since I was 4 years of age. I done lived different areas. Like I said, 3 years in Las Vegas. You know, we didn't make this happen. Ass. Major Millen. You know, you go from bank captain or bank rover, and shout outs to the people in the UK. You think of Sean Cassidy, to freaking Cable. But yeah, this here. Oh, well, I'm looking also for a camera person, so if you're interested, that'd be your director's chair. Well, you follow me around and conduct this show at your disclosure, titled McGuinness. To, yeah, you know, it's funny. It's one of those. I'm trying to remember the proper term for this word. Synonym, where 2 words sound alike but they're different. I believe it is a synonym, or it might be the same word but to 2 different things. Like pale. You know, pale face and pale like a bucket. So shout outs to lovely lady by the name of Mercy, where you know that there is a rainbow at the end of, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But here have it by freshly brewed McGinnis. So we don't pour ourselves a cup. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. But you didn't see the cup being half empty to half full. It hasn't been easy living with pains. It's really unfortunate that you have family, friends, and neighbors that treat you this way. I don't quite understand. It's almost like, what do you expect? You're being disrespectful. How am I going to put up with that any longer? Always snitching on me for every single little thing. I could be outside. This fucking loser, Maddie. You ain't no fed. I heard him. You know, I opened my fridge to the backyard. I'm fed up because there ain't no chorizo. It's almost like, get your fucking face out of your shit. That's all you do. It's fucking brown nose. And I'm thinking, when the fuck are we gonna grow up? I'm almost told put the gloves on. I walk up the street, you ain't gonna do shit even with this battered body. I don't give a fuck. Adrenaline kicks in. I'm gonna fucking do something that I should have done a long time. I've driven to his house. Shitting bricks is what I'm told him. Jump in the shower, you smell like shit. You know, if you ever. And it's almost like it took all these people. It took all these people for one fucking person. Because they're envious. That's a deadly sin. It's unfortunate. And like I said, I'm gonna fix my coffee, so you don't give me a second while I fix this. Cheers, mate. Where's Alex Tovar from? Where am I from? Where I'm from doesn't matter. What matters is having a coaster where you done used to work there. Bankville Ballpark, Chaseville. Shout outs to the heroes. And just look at that, protecting the wood. That's what I'm known for. Woody to Clint Eastwood. And the run has been good, the streak. And what at your disclosure episode wouldn't be without a disclosure, correct, my friends? So I'm here to drop. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a disclosure, and I'll tell you something. It's all about verifying, okay? Because if you don't verify, then, well, first of all, the level of validity has to be there. But verification, it's key. Too pivotal to the mission, but I'll tell you something. Alright, this is a clue. And not to be confused, well, I'll tell you what. May you live a long and prosperous life. So help me God. And that's the bottom line, because Officer Tovar said so. From Officer Tovar to Special Agent Alexis Tovar, Ben Camp John Simon would have told you. Moving on up. Now you think of two in. So with that being said, I attended North High School. Just by that, just think about it. With the Vulcan salute. I just remembered. I had a boy named Carlos. He works for Border Patrol, CBP, and another homie of mine, another friend of mine, knows Carlos. And oh man, if I can remember, it's been a while. Several CBP officers CBP agents that I done work with, and one of them being Carlos. It's two Carlos. George. All right, so Carlos was they were scrapping in the men's restroom at North High School, LA building. So freaking yeah, man, Carlos was getting whomped on, and freaking Mr. Spock didn't come through. He's scrawny, but fuck, he don't give a shit. He fucking pa. That's what it's for, you know. You form brotherhoods, and I'm not gonna lie to you. At one point, I did have my friends backing me up, like breaking a bottle, you know, and always making my day. Coming home, you know, being raised in a broken family, I ain't no victim, but it sure felt good having that friend show up, picking you up from Sons Diamondback Education Academy on assignment, because imagine you had a friggin', you're trying to keep this on the low, and at the same time too, all you see is problems, you know. Things aren't getting any better, but at the same time too, you can escape. So freaking my boy Double A Ron, they come through in his Chevy Cavalier red, pick me up Sons Diamondback Education Academy. We get ourselves poor man's Heineken. If Heineken was too rich for our blood, and I'll tell you something, that's one of the reasons he came back as from the Army, signed up for about 3 years, and he got his feet in the water as attending fat camp before boot camp, but dropped out of fat camp because of the res money. So we came through with 11 G's, him by himself, and a white Eclipse, to drinking like Kings, to acquiring the disease of Kings. But Heineken, oh man, that's all we did was smoke good, drink good. Felt reminiscent when I lived in Las Vegas. You know, I don't live several locations: Northrop apartment, the Shepherd House. Started at Siegel Suites on Las Vegas Boulevard in Bonanza. To freaking between Nellis and Boulder Highway, near Boulder Station on Vegas Valley. Drinks. This raspy voice lady don't serve us our drinks, and we didn't tip her for bringing us our drinks. Most of the time we tip extra, you know, as Maria G. Dominguez don't say, because of the way you look. Believe it or not, one of our BPO meetings we had at Buckeye, Bank of America, corporate site, two of our banks were robbed, well manned, and the 80% of bank deterrence, meaning, and there's a reason why it's 87% up from no bank robberies, because of all the dedication of our fellow BPO CPOs. BPOs, part of the Coastal Protection Officer Division, and it's funny how Las Vegas will say protection, Coastal Protection Officer. That's his division. And this trim here, it's a lot different. This is gold trim. It's my vest. And hopefully Cardinals and kick ass this freaking Sunday. I don't remember who they play, but we're 4-0, so we're doing exceptionally well. And knowing the Cardinals, they're good for doing good just until the meadow where start decreasing. But if two banks were robbed on man, and the total amount of bank protection being provided, it's up at 87%. There goes your two banks that were robbed while mad. And it hasn't been easy when relocating back. You think of the people that moved back here, and or moved with us when me and my wife got this house. One of the reasons, move in with your brother so you can see who he works for, to have a negative father. Keeping his trucks to remind the world where we used to live on 2629 West San Miguel Avenue. And I don't understand what kind of family, who raises children, who brings these kids into this world just to make them suffer. One thing someone's good at is, someone could be a hard worker, but at the same time, you have to pay for it. And it's like, hey man, you could have just moved out with my sister Rosa, and rest in piss. She does not stop. It's almost like, fuck man, what else do you want? My blind brother, I didn't weep in front of Bill, the financial advisor at 6501 Scottsdale Road. My blind brother surrendered his room so that you could be happy. It's almost like, well, everyone ask yourself, why does he have the master bedroom? Jeez, I don't know. Let's ask her. You know, it's useless. Oh, before I go, yeah, so much for McGinnis. But yeah, sorry, my CFO home loans. Someone else calls it the soft look. Boys in the Hood, Raised in Phoenix, Company, BD, working behind the scenes, too. Legged, yo, begged ass. Rest in peace, my little kitty, plus one of my primary banks. And yeah, just like how I feel. No more than ever what the world needs. So true. And you have link in there, holy name. $800 to $1,000 Element Monster energy drink skateboard. So this is me wishing the Todado say happy birthday. Also looking for McCain. Where did I leave it? Speaking of the home loans. There she is. Oh my God, there goes her arm. There she is. Oh my God, there goes her leg. Me here thinking they don't abduct my niece, Alicia. When they're talking about Alicia Daly, senior executive over at Concentrics. And yeah, it hasn't been easy when your whole family, friends, neighbors are involved. You think of 32nd Street in Shea. So a motorcyclist goes in with the black helmet, and I had to spoke with Chad Tolato on this. He told me straight up off the back, hey, the teller's supposed to tell him to remove his helmet. She just looks at me like her face turning red. Be here thinking it's Summer from North High. That's why I get a hold of Cisco, also known as Naomi Imone. If he's heard of if he still talks to Somer, be here calling her Summer. But yeah, man, I can't live without McGuinness. So I didn't drink it black and raw. To Tim Wells, looking around to look at me when the B of A big wigs don't come through during a bank convention. You had the big three: Chase, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. He looks both ways. Looks at me, swallow it. Well, McCormick Ranch, Chetolado come through when Keen this season, kick his arse. And wonder where a person's from shouldn't matter, as the past never gonna change. This Alexis Ruben Tovar, signing off, wishing the Tolados a happy birthday. To thinking the name Chad sounds like the name of a pothead when he don't smell me. You smell like either McGinnis. To well, try putting this in your pipe and smoking it. This is Alex Ruben Tovar at your disclosure.